Shoe Repair in Concord, New Hampshire with DJ Anacarico. All of you have shown so much interest in our resoling program. We thought we would give you a little example of how it's done and also when the right time is to bring your shoes in for resoling. Because sometimes you can let them go a little too far and then DJ here has a nightmare of a time trying to fix them. So he's going to give us a little insight on when to get your shoes resoled.
Alright, here to start looking at that are just worn too far. Without the original last, you can't really make sure you get the same shape. So when you get a shoe like this that's worn up through not just the outsole but then both midsoles and into the stitching, there's just nothing left here for me to work with. And that's really the moment that you don't want to let your shoes get to. This one's not as severe, but you can see it's up high enough that there's just not enough there for me to work with. And that's really the main thing. Get to me before you hit that midsole. A neat part in here, the way that this material works, is if you wear a little bit of a divot into that midsole here in the ball of the foot, I can actually use some of the material, some of the shavings off of it to mold that back together and fill in any little divots like that. If you get through into the leather midsole, not so easy, but it at least gives us that option. So it's a lot harder to wear too far here than it is to wear too far out here. One of the things I've noticed with Duckfeet is that nobody wears them the same. They all wear in a lot of different areas. So I mean this kind of toe wear, I haven't seen that on any others. So you know, you don't usually see people barreling down on it quite like that. You know, I would guess that this person probably drags their toes. So yeah, you know, this is more common where you see it wearing here, but obviously this one, I don't know if maybe they're kicking something, but to have this kind of chipping off on the edges is pretty unusual. And it could be, you know, I've seen people use these in a garage setting, and the oils and gas will actually dissolve these soles if you're in them too much. That's actually my grandfather back during the Depression. He would make his own cement by tearing these soles off and soaking them in white gas, and they would dissolve, and you end up with cement. Really put shoes together. One of those fun things from the old days. I think that's about all there is to explain about how not to wear them.
Yeah. Now we can see how they're fixed.
Yeah, so we'll walk through step by step.